Yeah, so it takes all the guesswork out of it.
Oh, is that going towards the septic system?
Yeah.
Going back up the house, oh yeah.
No, heading downstream.
Yep.
So it's holding a bit of water there.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the inlet to your septic tank.
Yeah.
I'll just go and pop the lid off.
Oh. So is that underwater? Oh, no.
No, that's out of the water there.
Yep.
And then what it does, I'll show you if you come back and have a look at the screen here.
Yeah.
So that's just looking at the back end of that T-piece in the septic tank.
Yep.
You can see there's actually a crack in the pipe. See around there.
Alright.
So that line above it is the join in the fitting.
Yep.
And then these two are a crack where it's been. You can see
yeah.
it better there.
Yep.
But then coming out, there's nothing actually holding the water back there. It's right at the bottom of the pipe, and that's where it's spilling in. But then, so what we're doing as we're heading back, we're coming sort of downhill. So the pipe has got a big belly in it just before it goes into the tank.
Okay.
So it comes out of the water there, and as we pull back.
So that's not causing the problem though, is it, that crack?
The crack there isn't, but it's going to be the crack that's underwater. So if we're 8 metres there.
Oh, you've got to measure it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're coming back.
See it's underwater all the way, so what it's doing is coming back through that belly where it's underwater, and then you'll see it just gradually then climbs back out of the water.
So how's a poly pipe belly then? A plastic pipe belly?
So we're coming out of the water there.
Okay.
So that's a bit of a... In fact, that might even be the junction by the looks of it. Just round the bend there, that might be the junction where your shed comes in.
Right.
So
what's making that water sit there?
Just the fact that the pipe's got a belly in it.
Okay.
And yeah, so
that's overpronounced though, what you're doing there, isn't it? It's,
sorry, what do you mean by?
It can't be that. I mean, it's a plastic pipe. It'd be more like a gentle belly, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's over a length of.
Yep.
Well, what will come out of the was 8 metres at the tank.
Yep.
And it just come out of the water at 4 metres, so it's over a 4 metre stretch.
Yep.
And it's probably dropped.
Because the pipe would have to join the thing straight on, wouldn't it? Really? And it's coming up to this point, so it'd have to have a natural belly in it, wouldn't it? Really?
No, well, the pipe should be running on a constant downhill grade all the way.
Yeah.
And obviously, just before it gets to the tank is where it starts going uphill
to
hit the tank. So the one or two things is either the tank may have floated a little bit in the past, like when you have them pumped out, if you get a massive rain, even the concrete tanks will float.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. If we hadn't had it pumped out since I was in here, we've been here nearly 5 years.
Yeah.
I had a leak here, and it was every time it pump, it tried to pump out this line here, and then it goes round a 90-degree turn and down into the rizzo down there.
As long as that tank's at its working level and not hasn't had it sun dry, that'll be fine.
I repaired that hole, and it's been dry since.
So that's one possibility. Is maybe in the past whoever might have had it pumped out, but such hour rain and I think or whatever. Yeah. Or the other thing where we see. We normally see a break at the inlet when that happens. So when they're putting the tank in and obviously they dig a fairly big hole really deep.
Yep.
And the trench coming to it from your drain, we just have 100 mil. It's not a very deep trench, only as deep as we need it, but 100 mil of sand under the pipe. Yep. And then once we get to here, we've kind of got to bridge that gap over the big hole. So all the fill that goes in around the tank will settle a bit more than in the trench.
Right.
So that would drag it down.
Right. So none of that's causing our problem though, is it? Really?
That would be, At the moment it looks like it's flowing. You say it's come good over the last day or 2.
Hours, yeah.
Well, what I'll do is I'll put the camera right back down at the inlet.
What about up? Oh yeah.
Can I get you to go just flush the toilet, please?
In the house?
Yeah.
Right. No. So that water then is the blockage, is it not?
Yeah, well, yeah. What would happen, because it's not got that constant fall all the way down, any toilet paper and turds and whatever might get jammed up in the bottom of that belly.
It slows and with
and then probably as you're starting to, if it does get to the point where it blocks the pipe, as you're building up, the more you use it, you'll get a head height of water behind it, because obviously your house is raised from quite a bit from that point.
But and it's there was no blockage.
That might just push it through. No, that's what. I can't see anything that's actually blocking it up at the moment.
Did you get water
I'm not seeing it come through yet.
Shouldn't it come out of that pipe?
Yeah. Well, I would have thought so.
And it's not coming down.
Yeah, we'll check that out as well. I was expecting it to get all the way down to here, but we'll check that out.
Why is it flushed out over there behind the shed here? When you use the washing machine?
Yeah, well, that's what sort of made me think the blockage is obviously quite far close to the tank, because it's affecting the house and the shed, so it's after the point where everything comes together.
Is that a junction there?
Yeah, that was a junction, and that one's another junction.
That one from the shed?
No, that won't be from the shed. This is heading back up towards your house.
Okay, so there's that junction there, that toilet there. It's the only one, isn't it?
Okay, goes up to the bottom.
7.
That's the bathroom there, hey?
7 metres, yeah. So you'd have to go around a 90-degree bend. I think that'd be a straight line, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, it looks like this goes straight to that bathroom.
You want me to go and flush that one and see what happens?
Yeah, please, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'd be good.
And then you'll be able to tell, yeah, oh, that's a three-way look there, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a pipe there and a pipe there.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
That's got to be from the bloody.
That might be from the rest of the
back.
house, yeah.
So I'll go and flush this bathroom here then, Sam.
Righto.
And you'll be able to see which. Yeah, okay. Do the full flush, not half. Pardon?
Nothing come through yet?
It did a lot of blowing though. I could hear it, then you switched it off, I couldn't hear it. bloody. How could it set like concrete? I mean, we barely use it for.
Oh, I wouldn't sound like concrete. It's all fairly soft.
Is that going up there, Sam?
Heading towards the septic tank.
It wouldn't go under the concrete slab though, would it?
Possibly.
That one feeds into this one, rather than that line over there.
Okay, so I've got the camera back to the tank again. I'll show you what we've got going on. So that's back at the tank where we were before.
Septic tank?
Yeah. So this is that section where we've got a belly in the pipe. You see it's all underwater.
Right.
It seems to be pretty flat the whole way.
Nothing's changed though, is it? Look, nothing's changed. That tank hasn't moved since we've been here. It's the same level still.
So this pipe should be dry all the way through there. It shouldn't be holding any water at all.
Yeah. And still nothing's come through that observation thing.
Oh, there must have been some come out.
Yeah.
But then we're just sort of coming back out of the water again here, so it's quite a long stretch.
Right.
That's
Okay.
underwater. But I've not even had the jetting machine down to that. So that's
okay.
So what we've got back here, we've got a similar sort of thing. So there's been a new section of pipe just put in here, so you can see the old pipe, or the original pipe.
Yeah.
And then there's been a new section put in for whatever reason there. See, it's got a bit of a belly through it, see where the water, so as we go in, we duck underwater and then come out. There's nothing physically there holding it back other than the level of the pipe.
Yeah. So is that like a grease trap or something, or?
No, it's just a new section of pipe being put in there for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But then coming back out again. Tree roots right on this elbow here.
Tree roots?
Yeah, on there.
Whereabouts? What a bastard, look at that. That's not doing any good.
That's got a junction right there too. So I'm guessing this is going to be the junction coming from your house.
Yep. Tree roots right in the tree. So whereabouts is that now?
Oh, about 8 metres in.
What, from here?
Yeah.
Is that the same tree root?
Yeah, so that's that junction there on the left, that is coming from the back of your house, so that'll be taking your kitchen, laundry, bathroom, all the rest of it.
And it was being blocked by that tree root?
Yeah, and the tree root was right there.
And you've blasted the dirt away from it, have you?
Oh, I've taken, it was a big massive tree roots there before, so I've chopped most of them out.
Yep.
And there's just those few little remnants left there. So that's probably as good as that's going to get.
Okay.
But this is only just, so what the pipe does comes from here, the back of the shed here. I'll come right back to the start.
all stuck in there.
Yeah, they're just loose for it. No, they were just loose for it. Oh, the water. Yeah, the water just sits there, but there was a few loose tree roots there that we've chopped off.
That's the biggest problem we've got on this block here. It's a flat block.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the drain chute needs to be laid flat. So yeah, this is obviously right back at the start. So it just goes down and round the elbow.
So it's going this way first.
Yeah.
Then where does it go?
And then once it goes out, it turns, runs across the back of the shed.
This way?
Yeah. So this junction here is this vent pipe.
Right. Oh, just there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be out
Oh
here.
yeah. Right.
And then, so see, just after we go past that junction, we're holding water there.
Okay. Yep. So that's here.
Yeah. But it's doing it all the way. So if you want to come have a look at this.
Yep.
So we're holding water through across the back of the shed.
Yeah. See that.
And then we come to the elbow.
So what about that far in the pipe? 4-inch pipe, is it?
It's a 4-inch pipe, yeah.
Yep.
So then you see we get to the elbow here that takes us around the corner of the shed. Yeah, that's just, those roots there are just loose.
Okay.
That's some of the ones I've chopped off. See, they've gone there now.
So why are they coming back this way?
Oh, just the way the cutter works, it fires them backwards when it chops her off.
So we should give this a good flush out with fresh water, shouldn't we?
Oh, just one flush of the toilet will do it. But then as we go round that, so that's the elbow to take us around the corner of the shed. Yeah.
I wonder how far that is up here.
It's just up there. Yeah, about there, about a metre off the corner of the shed. Yeah, but yeah, I'll show you. There's a lot more to see yet.
Let's get a paint. So you can paint it.
Nah, it's more. So we go round that elbow, and this is where the tree roots were. We're picking up that junction on the left.
Right.
So that was just a big mass of tree roots. I couldn't even push the camera through it when I first went in.
So is that then where
that's just round the corner. That's where the house comes down.
So the house, in fact, comes down straight.
Yeah.
And meets on that.
Yeah.
Leg there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as we keep going.
Right.
We come just a bit further down. This is where that new section's been put in.
Oh.
So we're ducking
That's
into water.
New, we've been here 5 years.
Well, it's newer than the rest of it.
Right.
So we see we duck into water across that section, and then we come out. So the pipe's just like up and down all the way, like a roller coaster.
The ground, there's a lot of clay underneath the topsoil, and this is fill.
It shouldn't. If the drain's been laid properly, but so then see we're starting to drop into water again there at 12.8 metres.
That's from here, 12.8?
Yeah. And then we're underwater pretty much all the way from here out to the septic tank.
So does it go around another 90-degree bend, or less than an angle?
No, that's straight in all the way, but you see from that 12.8...
So it must go under the tank?
We're just under, yeah, probably.
Right.
We're just underwater all the way until
that's why the pipe's belly, because the freaking tank is chock-a-block full. That's a 12-ton tank there.
Yeah, that's probably contributing to it. But again, it's 12 ton, but it's over a large area, so the pressure of the footprint isn't actually all that much.
Yep.
But yeah,
it's not helping things.
It wouldn't surprise me by the looks of it if this shed was an add-on and a DIY job, to be honest.
It is. It was the first here, though.
Oh, it was the first
It was here first, and then that was built after.
Okay. But yeah, the only way
this is about 10 years ago.
Yeah, the only way you're going to fix it for good really would be you need to lay a new drain from the tank all the way around to here where we've gone in.
Okay.
But it's on grade all the way.
Yeah. This is the first time it's happened.
Okay.
Oh, the tree roots contributed, don't they?
Oh yeah, the tree roots certainly is what was actually stopping everything right now. But the way that pipe's holding water, it's going to be prone to blockages.
Whereabouts did you say the tree roots?
Just a meter. Yeah, just take them one step that way, about there. But in all honesty, it's not worth just fixing up that bit and leaving the rest.
No, of course not. What do you know about tree root stuff? This is bloody that stuff you cook with. Have they got a big root system?
Oh, I've got no idea, mate. What's that, mint? That'll be alright, won't be that. No, they're definitely woody roots, but what it is because the pipe's leaking, so there's a crack in that joint and the roots are just growing towards that water source. Obviously it's good water that goes through there too, full of nutrient and all.